All right, guys, we are live. This is being recorded just so that everyone knows. Let me see if there's anybody in here that needs to be admitted. All right. Um, all right. So welcome to the meeting for Refer Life. It's awesome. We have the CEO here tonight, who Mike Butler is going to kind of explain a little bit about Refer Life, and then if people have questions, they can ask questions. I'm actually going to be getting out tonight. I will do a live tomorrow morning, probably about 9:30 Mountain Time, so that'll be about 11:30 Eastern Time. So I'll do another live, and I can go through some things then if people have some more questions that they need answered tomorrow. What I'm going to do is Mike, let me give you the host abilities. Let me see if there's anybody else. All right. Right. So Mike, you should have the hosting abilities, correct?
I believe I do. Yep, make host. Yes, I do.
All right. So what I'm gonna let you go ahead and give us a little, 10, 15 minute so kind of overview of the matrices and the way revenue is generated and how this the co-op and everything goes together. And whenever you're done answering questions and whenever you're finished, feel free to end the live. And thank you for coming in and talking to everybody. Appreciate it.
Not a problem. It's my pleasure. And thank everybody for being here. And let's get this thing started. I'll start with sharing the screen. And from what I understand, everybody mainly want to know about compensation plan and how the system works mostly for this call. So I'll try to condense it as much as possible and give you a walkthrough. So let's start with this screen right here. And hopefully you can all see this, the Refer Life Co-op Magical Journey to Freedom. And I might as well go to full screen. Okay, you can see that okay? Tim, yes? Okay, very good. All right, so let's just walk through the packages that are available and talk about where you're starting from. So first, everybody comes in as a free member. We're going to call this the service package line in the green, the CFA package line here in the gold, and in the pink is your CFA monthly, which is coming. So everybody comes in with their free subscription in the service pack. That gives them access to the system, their website, and all that stuff. Then from there, everybody now, because of the addition of the CFAs, are now generally starting in the CFA with any or all of the CFA packages. Because what that does is it kickstarts your compensation plan at a very low cost with a very good return. We're running a 3x11 forced matrix. And the reason I selected a 3x11 forced matrix was because it had a lot of positions in it. And it's a total team build scenario. And the fact that my matrix is your matrix, it's the person below you's matrix, and so on and so forth. And so that is how our community can know that we're all working together, helping each other consistently for life, because all the activity that happens within these matrices feed a lot of people. It's not meant to just make one person independently wealthy. It's meant to make everybody's life a lot better all the way around. So starting free, somebody can start free and actually earn commissions, because when they start free, they're going to get 25% of exactly like the 42,500 or any of the compensation that's there. They get 25% retail from the efforts they put in, and they get 25% of the rev share, which is the matrix money. And you'll notice even our terminologies are even changing because we want to change the way the industry is run, because we are not going to be the same as others. We're going to be very unique and very limitless, meaning we don't have walls for what we can do within the Refer Life community. But as far as the basics is how people can increase their cash flow, it is pretty well defined initially to say you go in, you get in at the 250. At that point, you start to generate as you start to fill up your matrix from the efforts of your efforts and the efforts of others. As it fills, it starts to generate you those commissions. It's 40% on the retail and 16% on the matrix. So as that fills out, being straight up with everybody, because that's what this co-op is. It's making people understand how this system is set up to work. We have it so that when you reach, you're earning all the way through. But when you hit 31 referrals in your 250, you're actually going to open up your $5 and get your 250 back. And then it just continues to go like this, so that when one's running and the other one starts up, you get two running, then you get three running and four running all at the same time. As you can see, there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these systems that are capable of paying you some pretty awesome money. So your ultimate goal is to get them running and take whatever you can out of it in order to say that it's going to increase your cash flow or completely change your life. This is how the system is set up to work. And obviously, there's nothing better than multiple streams of income. And when you can get it from one place, that's not too bad either. And so, and what you see here is just a piece of the pie, because behind, after all this is up and running, we still have our marketplace, which is going to generate commissions on top of commissions as products are sold. So follow through. 250, 42,500, 3x11 force matrix means that the next one is the same matrix. And by the way, in this system, every single time that we talk about a matrix, it's all happening within one matrix. The only time you end up with a second matrix is if you actively open another matrix underneath an existing position, which is then going to start a new 3x11 running from wherever it's opened up down 11 levels, and it's going to absolutely increase your potential and double your profit centers over again. So to keep talking about the funds, I don't need to, because the fact is it's got lots of money in the system that can be just, we had an interesting little thing the other day where one of the members, I just happened to be going through the system and looking in a few accounts, and I was shocked to see that this person hadn't even referred anybody that I know of, but they had like $59 in their account or something, almost $60. And it's just funny that the person who knows the person was called and was absolutely kind of going freaky on account of the fact that the person doesn't even know they have an account yet. So for them to have $60 in the account and not even know they have it, it kind of really brought forth the fact that that is our ultimate goal in order to have a system that performs that well, that it can be literally dropping funds into people's accounts because of when they get all these things running and people understand the value. So let's just look at the value of the 250, the 5, the 10, and the 1750 all combined running within that 3x11 matrix. And you see that each one independently is capable of generating the numbers at the bottom here. And if you add it all up, that's over $643,000 in that scenario alone. This scenario up here is an automatic, because after you move through the CFAs, you're going to go into the 3398 consumer and then the 3398 affiliate. And the consumer, that's just a simple affiliate system that people follow you into, and it's set up to get your money back fast. So whatever you had spent through this system all the way up, this here was going to make sure that you got it back really fast and had a few extra dollars so that you could pay it forward at any time at this point. But then you go into the affiliate system and it works to generate $700 over and over again. The consumer is a 3x2 matrix that's operating within your 3x11. Just take the top two levels, and when they fill, it kicks out $135.96. Quite simple. And then it moves you automatically into the affiliate before it fills, long before it fills. And in the affiliate, that system kicks out $700 over and over again. And that's done in a 3x4. So let me go through and show some of these systems in operation. So this is the 250, how it pays out. It's all pretty simple math. It's 3 times 3. You guys know how it works. That's your total. This is the $5, same system. Numbers change, that's your total. This is the combination of the two. This is your $10 CFA matrix, what it pays out. This is the combination of the three of them running. All four, which means that you have the combo added on the end, is going to give you, like I said, over $643,000. And when we activate the monthly, that means that this turns into 643,000 monthly potential. And we're going to be using the benefits of our social network to give you your monthly product, because that is got a ton of value to it. And of course, your social network is also your communication portal, your advertising portal, it's your everything. So added features and benefits come with your subscription as you go from the 250, the 5, the 10 to the 1750 in the social network. That's your product. In the monthly, your product is our reports. We've put together, we're going to post reports every week, one a week. And that's what your 250. So the annual monthly is categorized like this. It is $35 for the year. People get to come in and work their way through the system starting at 250, because that's the reason we dropped the price to 250, was to allow anybody to get involved and participate. So now the reports are under your annual package. It's $35 a year. You start paying with it at $250 when you get through all four of them. Your subscription is good and done. And on the monthly, as I said, it's your social network. So that's good. In the consumer and in the affiliate, that is the eBooks to Freedom system. And then the $5.99 business, that's your business marketing and promotional tools that are attached to the co-op and the co-op marketplace. And you guys know about the penny doubling every day. So we're just gonna walk through this, because I did this in order to show people the reality by what happens if you take a penny, doubling it every day, and how that grows. And in this case, this is exactly what would happen if you take the CFA yearlies, the 250, the
I don't
5.
know. I'll come in the bedroom when I'm done.
Okay, I'm just gonna mute that person. Okay, try that again. You can hear me fine? Yeah, okay. So this is how our system pays out if everybody does the following, meaning that you take 1 day to refer one person and a total of 3 days to refer your 3 people. And your 3 people take 3 days to refer their 3 people, and those 9 take 3 days to refer those, and so on. So if you follow it down the line, this is how it would actually pay out over the course of 31 days. And you could see, even starting with a measly $2.50, an individual has the potential to generate over $46,000 in, and this is the important part, their first 31 days. Because after the first 30 days, if you've done this and your team has done this, it absolutely is going to get silly what is going to be generated as you move into the other systems. So that is giving you a good idea of the potential, even starting at $2.50 and building it and understanding that you're not, listen, folks, this is important because, again, you're not getting involved in one of those companies who's coming along here and saying, listen, send us your money, we'll do the best for you and hope that, you make a lot of money, but if you don't, we know we will. That's not the case here. The case here is that this system is set up for the people and the people to succeed. We want to help everybody become better entrepreneurs, not just better entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, because the system is set up to actually help everybody accomplish their goals and make the system work for them. And then additionally from there, it's going to open the door to a multitude of opportunities that people within the co-op will present and make available, and people can choose if they wish to get involved with things as they come along. But one thing's for sure, we will definitely take a protective stance when it comes to how our members are introduced to stuff through our system. So we're going to do our little bit of diligence to try to make sure that people do their diligence when it comes to these things. So it's going to be a community of people helping people, not only just to save money, but to avoid a lot of issues if we can, by building our own world, our own community, our own society, where literally we control what goes on within there. And if you understand the power of what this can do as people come together, and they can literally shape the different things that they want to, and I'm just speaking in general, but I'm being very specific, so please read between the lines. So as we move forward through after the CFAs, then you're going into the consumer, and that, as I said, is a 2-generation system. So it's a total of 12 people. That's going to get you back $135 and change. In the next system, it's a total of 120 people that are going to pay you $750 over and over and over again through to infinity, based on 4 generations of profit centers underneath you. And in this system, understand that every $100 increment of earnings in your rev share system will generate for you a new sales credit, which will send commissions upline from you. And the Commissions, the sales credit that are generated below you are going to send commissions upline to you, which is the 510, the 510, the 510, and the 680. And as those land into your accounts, it's going to be kicking out those over and over and over again, quite substantially. And you're going to have a total of 8 matrices running in this 3x4 system, all at the same time, dropping 510 and 680 into your account. And I can't even imagine what that side of it is going to be like when the numbers grow, and how some people can have that kind of activity happening just frequently and throughout the day. So that is the 3x4 affiliate. And then of course there's the business package, which is $600, but we pay out 2/3 of it, 1/3 directly to the business member or the affiliate member, consumer member. So understanding how the retail side of it works, I like to do it right here. So if we have $200 in retail, that means that if you're a business member, you're entitled to 100% of the retail. If you're an affiliate member, you're entitled to 75%, so that is $150. If you're a consumer member, you're entitled to 50%, so that's $100. And if you're a free member, you're entitled to $50 or 25%, as I said. And in the matrix, here is the beauty part. Once you're opened up in your matrix, you refer your first person, who is a free member. We're going to give you 50% of your rev share rewards. When you refer your second person, we're going to give you 75% of your rev share rewards. And when you refer your third person, you get 100% of your rev share rewards, which means that you get all this matrix money that you see here that totals over $1 million. And your people really, in order for you to qualify, they did not have to pay a dime to qualify. But the system is set up to say everybody's going to pay their dimes as they get moving, because they know that the end results are a lifetime of income and a lifetime of security if they allow the system to take care of them and they take care of what they need to do. And let's just make it clear what they need to do. If everybody, look at the graph, if everybody came into this system and referred only their 3 each, this system would fill up in as fast as those people referred their 3 each. So if it's a week, this would be 11 weeks. If it's a month, this would be 11 months. If it's a day, this would be 11 days. And you can fill it up for free. And then we turn on the money into the system with the upgrades, and they start at $250. And the bracelets upgrade out there. We have so many different things. So there's products, there's packages, there's service. So when it all comes into the system, it's unlimited what can happen. So that is my walkthrough of the compensation plan. And if I missed anything, I'll be happy to answer questions. And if you don't understand anything, I'm really happy to understand and to answer your questions. So everybody, let me see if I can do the unmute. Allow can you test your unmute for me there, please? Tim, somebody?
Can you hear me, Mike?
I can. Very good.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Good.
That was an awesome presentation, by the way. I just wanted to throw that out there. I myself don't have a question. I'm in love with this system right now. Just so you know, a few of us are working and preparing and just, getting a lot of people looking towards this system as we speak. So these numbers are are exciting to see because, you know, this is our mission. This is our mission with this right now, and it's looking fantastic. I just wanted to give you a humongous shout out on that one.
Well, I appreciate that, Ross. Let me tell you, man, because I feel it these days. I feel that our mission is on track, and I feel that people are getting this and they're understanding the reasons why. Not just, it's not about me creating it, it's about us needing it. And honestly, this has become even bigger, and I see the potential for where this can go. And I'm making myself some serious promises that we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that this remains intact. Because if you have this, I don't believe that it's going to leave you stranded at any time in the future, and it's going to open up many more doors and opportunities for people, and especially when they understand the value of this community. Everybody should be going into the Refer Life Connect social network and getting themselves positioned in there, because it is going to become a very intricate part of what we're doing moving forward. So everybody should be not just looking at the money, but looking at the big picture of the community that we're building here.
I absolutely 100% agree with that. It's always been my thing where any programs that I've always been a part of, I've always ignored the money. The finances are always great, but if you can help somebody really understand and grow, you know, their just knowledge base and just update them on, you know, everything that's going on now financially, that they don't have to struggle so hard and work so hard and you know, just, you know, leverage. People, if they learn leverage, listen, they can just, they'll run through a brick wall. I think I saw that on a meme or something like that, and it's so true. It is very true. So this is something I already know that this works. I already know. I've had some experience with this, and just knowing that you guys are just kicking it off as it is right now. We're just very excited. We're just very excited. So thanks again, Mike. I'll allow just anybody else that has any other questions, but I'm super stoked about this one. Thanks again, Mike.
Yeah, my pleasure, man. All right, people, anybody else, please speak up. I see that I have a couple of questions in the chat. How does the withdrawal work? Okay, so when you put in your request for withdrawal, you can select how you want to pull out your funds. The thing is, you have to have a minimum of, there's a withdrawal limit of $40. And then as you pull out your funds, it'll just go, you can pull out fiat to PayPal, and you can pull out crypto, and you can pull out your crypto in any crypto that you want. And it will go out through coin payments into wherever you want it to go, as we sort all that through the system. There's something that we're still learning also, but we do know that all that stuff is in place and it works. And fiat to PayPal and crypto wherever you want it to go, and in whatever crypto you want it in. Okay, so Calvin Austin, damn right what Ross said. Wish I could talk right now, but I can't. Okay. I have a friend waiting to be let in. What the product? Okay, the product for the CFA, I think I did mention this. The product for the CFA is reports that are actually, I put a report in your back office, I believe. I put one in your back office. Oh, sorry. No, all the reports are going to be available to you in the social network, which is another reason why you need to get into the social network for the CFA reports. Okay, and then all the other products are in your back office, just like how you go into member benefits and you access the free member benefits when you're a free member. And if you're a free member and you're upgrading through the CFA yearlies, The only other product you'll have is in the social network until you upgrade to the consumer member, and then you'll have more membership in your back office. And when you upgrade to the affiliate member, you'll have more member benefits in the back office. And when you upgrade to the business member, of course, you'll have even more member benefits in the back office at that time. Coin payment is the wallet of choice. Coin payment is ours, and it works very well. Is anyone able to help me with marketing ideas? I would recommend that for you, if your team isn't able to help you, what can we do for you is I would suggest that you talk to our marketing manager, and maybe he can answer more questions. I could, but that's his job, and we'll just toss it to him. So you'd have to get in touch. Your question is very vague, and I need to know more.
Hey, Mike, PayPal's all good now? Like everything's 100 with that one?
PayPal is working in order to get your funds in, but it's not delivering the ePIN directly to your account like Coinbase is. Like if you pay through crypto, okay, if you pay through crypto, and somebody was trying to pay through crypto the other day, they tried about 6 times, but when you're paying through crypto, our portal takes you to the point and gives you our wallet address so that you can go to your wallet and then send the payment in. I think this person was not sending the payment in, so he always got timed out and sent in a ticket basically saying it's not working. We tested it, it works fine. But PayPal, it's working fine for your payment in, and it's working fine for your member upgrade. But when you purchase an ePIN through your back office doing buy ePIN online, then it's not delivering your ePIN, but it might be delivering it tomorrow. I will let you know when programming has finished with that. But obviously you've seen that nobody has had any issues getting their ePIN, because the moment that I see that a payment has come in, I go in and I make sure that whoever ordered an ePIN gets their ePIN, and it's been very effective and no hassles at all.
Oh, I agree with you with that one. I've never had a problem. They come right away. As soon as I communicate with Andy, I guess he communicates with you, and that goes
No,
down right away.
usually by the time Andy gets to me, you've already got him in your back office, because I get the message pretty much right away, and I do the ePINs right away as soon as I get the message. When Andy's messaging me, I've already sent him back saying done.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Is PayPal crypto the only payment way in and out? No. We also have Perfect Money. There's a couple of things. Stripe, I believe I have in there, and I can add more. I just haven't gotten around to it and don't need it yet. And we're looking at different ways to service people in obscure, out of the way places as well. So these are all things that are in the works, but at this particular moment, yeah, we're pretty happy. I even have a payment processor, but I refuse to turn it on at this time, etc. So, you know, we're working, things are fine. Things are good. We like to keep control over where we're going here. Yeah, PayPal and crypto is the only way in and out at this moment. But as I said, I can turn different ones on at different times. Is there an email list? Are you looking to like an email list of who? An email list that you can purchase for leads? We have, I've got some advertising portals that you could utilize for bulletin boards, etc. I can make like I have a pretty good list of those. I can make them available. As far as providing email lists, I can't say that from a corporate or from a co-op point of view. That's going to be our responsibility in any way, shape, or form. There are many ways you can grab leads out there if you require leads, but I would suggest, if anything, one of the things that I'm looking at doing is creating a business card, which is basically a lead generator, but it's something that allows you to have all your pertinent information on there with one or two lines on the other side that you could give to somebody, whether you met them in an elevator or on the street, and to hand a business card, and it would lead them to you. We also have an additional idea of utilizing a business card, maybe a folded type business card, as it's a combination lead generator as well as a donation. If you people have ever been in areas where somebody who is disabled, could be blind or could be deaf, and they have used a card in order to say that they are doing good things and trying to support themselves, or this or that or the other. Well, similar kind of concept like that, but leading people to the magical journey and making it in a very tasteful way, that when the card is handed off, it actually gives somebody hope and inspiration to go check it out. Okay. Checking through the messages. Any more questions in regards to functionality, product, anything at all that you want to know in order to give you peace of mind to know that, hey, you're at the right place, you got it at the right time. And you know what? This is what is needed more than anything right now. As I watch where the world is going right now, ladies and gentlemen, I really, really want you to think about what our options are. What are our options? I feel like we need a place to come together. We need a place where we can talk, where we can plan, where we can think, where we can earn, where we can, literally break free of some of these chains that are trying to wrap themselves around us and hold us down. Enough is enough. It's bad enough that people want to take our money when we're trying to invest in opportunities to move forward, and then we get sent backwards. That's enough. But when we have to literally be watching our government take away our livelihoods, as an independent businessman who owns retail, I can tell you the pain is terrible, and I can't see the justification in any of it. Henceforth, this program is something that I believe we need more than anything else. I see a hand raised. Please unmute yourself and go ahead.
Hi, this is Vivian. How are you?
I'm good, Vivian. Nice to meet you.
Awesome. Great. I was looking at the website and it seems like a lot of repetition on the website and some of the links weren't working and things like that. So, and some of the wording, maybe some of the sentences, the structure could be a little better. So you said you had programmers, but it sounds like you're doing a lot of this yourself. So how did you come up with this co-op concept? Because, I'm interested in knowing if the people I bring in are going to make money, because you said something about even the people at the bottom could make money or something. And I know you have the free thing. So it goes to 10 generations. It sounds like something I've done before and I had people in. So how did you come up with this concept?
Okay, so I've got about 35 to 40 years worth of experience with networking, with building programs with other people on my own, people coming to me for assistance here, there, and for stuff. But after my brother passed away, I just knew I wanted to do something unique, something different, and it had to be good. So I can tell you that the concept of this started over 20 years ago, but really since about 2010, it really started to formulate and come into play. So the co-op is a way that co-op means that everybody's here and they have a vested interest in what is going on. I didn't want to build a corporation. I didn't want to build a company. I wanted to build an entity that was for the people. And you build a company, it's not for the people. So that's why it's a co-op. And I also want the people to know that they have a voice in how things go here, even though rules are being put in place. The future is still moldable by every means. And, it's just a system that works the best for the people. So from my point of view, and from everybody who has had a hand in helping this be put together, yes, a lot of the work has been done. There might be repetition. It's been a lot of time. It's been a lot of change, a lot of evolution, because there was never a satisfaction in the status quo to say, oh, let's open it up, let's blast it out, we'll do whatever comes along. That was never going to be good enough. When we put it out, we had to make sure, when I put it out, I had to make sure that the system was going to work. So that's why also it's established so that people can come in at free, because if people can't start free, then it's going to slow the system down. It's not going to make it so that it's for everybody. And there's people in the world who don't have $33.98 that we would have been originally looking at. So now somebody can get in for as low as $250, but the system automatically moves you up and up and up and up. Henceforth, nobody's ever stuck and nobody's ever left behind because they can't find a way to get in. Did that answer your question for you?
Absolutely. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right, no problem. Okay, anybody else, please? You've got me now, use me.
Oh, Mike, just one quick question. I just wanted to ask you. I got an email that stated about a Tuesday and a Thursday call, I believe at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Is it going to be like a full presentation overview of what we're doing here, or is that just something that's different?
I think we'll do a full overview on Tuesday, and we'll do another full overview on Thursday, especially because of the amount of new people that I see coming in. And then we'll do some questions and answers after again also. In the near future, we want to start doing some more educational type information and start to change up the presentation. We really want to get people to go to referlife.org and watch the information, because you know what? It's not a lot of fun when you're repeating the same stuff over and over again. And you know what? People have the ability, because this is no joke. So if you can't find the time or the ability to go sit and watch the video when it's there for you to be convenient at your time, and then when we get to these webinars and sessions, that we can do things that are going to be more interesting, that can bring people and keep them locked in, because we're going to deal with whether it be their health or their finances or training for the system. This is the things we want to spend the time doing, not going over the same presentation over and over again when it's always available at referlife.org. We want to start making this very interactive and a place where people find value just by coming here. So Okay, one more time. Any more questions?
Yes, hi, Mike. I have a
Yes,
question
sir.
for you.
Yes, sir.
By the way, I really want to thank you for this amazing presentation and having everybody part of this great session. And my question that I wanted to ask you, because it's always coming back on a regular basis. People want to make money, people want to earn, but people do not want to do nothing. Is it possible for someone to coming in and then start the process and then not doing nothing to earn something?
It is, but we don't want you.
Hmm.
Seriously, I don't want you because this is a community-based thing and we want everybody to come here, do their little thing, which is refer 3. After that, you can go sit on the beach, do whatever it is that you want to do. But you know, for people who thinks that the world is going to just drop money into their laps for nothing, it isn't going to happen. And if it does, it'll be so limited that in this situation, we allow that to happen so it can turn them into an active participant. We don't do it so that they can get money for nothing. We do it so that they can start the journey and end up where any other member has the potential to end up. It's, yeah, no free rides.
Oh, thank you very much, Mike, for this answer. So technically, if I do understand, it's all about helping others
This
first.
system is all about helping others, and everybody that comes here should be here for helping others. Here's my theory. If everybody focused on helping the next person would never feel that that person was only there for the dollars for themselves. And they would invite themselves to join your organization and help it grow. It's up to us to set the precedent for how we move forward through this system and the vibes that we leave with people as we build. I want people to feel good about their involvement in Refer Life. And I don't want anybody to ever feel badly about being involved because they've always gotten something out of this thing that's positive, and we don't want any negatives. That's the one thing that we're going to definitely try to refrain from having here is negative energy, negative anything. And so hopefully we can start to, and because it's up to every one of us moving forward, that what we give out, we want to make sure that it comes back in the same fashion, positive. So with that in mind, Raul, do you have another question?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
For the sustainability is that we have to keep building. We have to keep bringing folks in, inviting not just 3, but the 3. We got to teach duplication. So
Yeah, we teach duplication to fill the system and build out the system as the system. Hey, listen, when YouTube started, you know, there was only the creator and them with some content starting out. It's just like anything else. So yes, we're gonna build it out like we build out anything else, like a YouTube or whatever. Remember, YouTube don't pay anybody until they're physically doing their own thing there, unlike us where we've got things that can happen. But with this scenario, what we're trying to say is that as it fills out and grows, it's not going to stop because your matrix is filled because of the continued activity that we're going to generate. As I'm telling you, we are wanting to have our marketplace perform like sort of like a mini Amazon store where our members and us, we're always offering, putting nice products, great products, whether it be for your health, for your whatever they are, and having so that products can be purchased there to perpetuate the system activity and make sure that it never ends. Is that a good answer for you all? Did you okay?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if there are no more questions, I will sign off for the evening, and we'll look forward to having another session with you at some time in the near future.
Thank you
Thank
again,
you.
Mike. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Welcome all.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Mike.
Welcome all.